In this tutorial, I'm going to cover the pinwheel effect within xLights. So here we can see the pinwheel effect, and I'm going to drop it onto the timeline, onto a matrix. So you can see it's a rotating effect, simulating a pinwheel. So we can specify multiple colors. Obviously this will be dictated by the amount of arms we have on our pinwheel. It also supports gradients, and if I turn these off, make it all one color so you can actually see it better, you can see I've got the option of changing color over time, a top right to bottom left gradient, the reverse, and then we have a rotating gradient there. You may see that better if I increase the thickness of this. Yeah, so you can see a radial gradient. So the colors, you've got the full use of the color palette. Okay, I'm just going to, for now, just select a few colors. You can see only 3 are being used at this time. So let's move down to the individual settings. So the arms is the number of spokes here, or you can see we can just increase that, and it will use the palette colors that we've got. Size is the actual length of each of the arms. So if we want it to be like an aircraft propeller, we can do that. Twist puts a bend or a curve in our propellers. Thickness will increase the thickness of each of those. Speed, as you would expect, will increase the speed of rotation. Offset allows us to, probably best if we reduce the speed to be able to visualize that. It changed the starting position or the fixed position. It's more relevant when there's no movement, because you're not really going to notice the start position so much. Render method, yeah, there was obviously an old version which rendered it slightly different, and you can see not quite as clear, so I recommend using the new render method. I found when I imported some sequences, certain effects that use an old render method didn't display correctly, so using the new render method fixed that. Next one is the rotation. Obviously this ability to rotate one way or the other. This is really good for matching the beat of a music, where you can have the effect pulse into the beat of the music. 3D, yeah, you can see that it puts like a 3D effect on all of the arms. And inverted, so now the shadow is in the middle, and then a sweeping effect, so it looks like it's fading out to one edge of the effect. I think 3D and none are my preference. Then we can actually move the axis, so we can move it around our prop in both directions. So I find this effect a really useful effect, very powerful. So until next time, see you later.